Welcome to the official episode 1 of the Dogon Podcast. I'm your host, Alex Trefny.
I'm Tristan Berryhill.
And we're excited to be here. This is going to be a fun journey. And we just want to take a minute and kind of tell you how we got here to this point and really what this podcast is about, what this, what this movement is about, what this Dogon universe is about. So, first off, my name is Alex. I've kind of had a background in corporate development and personal training in different aspects of business. Really started in the financial sector and in the mortgage industry, and developed a lot of training and onboarding programs and many different aspects when it comes to business development inside of a mortgage company. And then when COVID hit and I kind of transitioned in my life and moved up north and kind of took it easy a little bit, and I got into restaurants and did really well starting a few different restaurants and helping start restaurants in the northern Michigan area. I also worked for some great people up there in different restaurants as well, just to kind of get an understanding of the industry and learn it. And man, it is wild. It is not for the weak. It is definitely.
It's not easy. Yeah. I mean, I've been pretty deep into the restaurant game myself recently, especially.
It's wild. I mean, it's pretty crazy. So I've done that for a little bit, and then I did a lot of other corporate training and corporate consulting, and have done a lot of business development consulting for many different types of companies, coffee companies, and yoga studios, and different a couple different coffee companies actually now, and a few different small mortgage companies and different real estate agents. And so I've done a lot of different consulting. I, even have a current contract at a law firm, and that's one of the most exciting and demanding jobs that I've ever had.
Yeah, and I mean, I really see him over here working and talking to lawyers all day, so it's like
it's pretty wild.
It's a constant grind for him.
Yeah, and it's and so that's kind of where I am, and through this whole path, I've I had a podcast for a while as well, up to like 300 episodes. I was in the top 15% most shared globally on Spotify, and to me that was a really big milestone that I hit. But I had some personal stuff going on in my life, and I just didn't feel that I wanted those years captured on film that way anymore, and so I kind of deleted everything, pulled back from it. But it was part of it was purchased and put up on
I was about to
Audible.
mention that. I was like, who bought that?
So that's it is on Audible and Amazon Music, so you can still listen to the episodes, and I will probably re-release the videos one day soon, and probably end up remaking a lot of them, but because there's some good stuff in there for sure. So definitely give the Personality Movement podcast a listen if you have Audible. I think you'll like it. But and so from there, I want to get back into podcasting. I want to get back into helping people really monetize their passion and do what they want to do, and that's really a part of this whole movement and this whole company. It's more than just the Dogon Podcast. It's more than just Dogon Packs. This is bigger than that, and we're going to get into that a little bit more later. But for me, that's what really drew me to start this business with Tristan, and just to kind of take a gamble on a younger guy that I don't really know, just because it seems like he has a good heart, and he had the ability to dream about something bigger and something better, and that's rare to find. So it's easier to find a dreamer and somebody who's motivated to make changes than to try to find somebody who really doesn't care, but knows a lot about business or knows a lot about marketing.
I appreciate the words that you're spitting.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And so we started this business. We were both working at a place. I helped kind of launch a kitchen in an already existing brewery, and I took him from making very little per month to almost making half of what he did in the previous year in 1 month, and so it's the amount of growth that I helped put into that place was just because of the way that I interact with people and the way that I try to protect certain people and honor certain people who show that they actually care and show that they have a good heart, because I don't judge people by their actions of what they do. I judge them by what I think they were thinking when they did that. Was it something they intentionally did that they knew was going to cause me harm, or are they dealing with something? Do they got? Yeah. So so that's big for me. But we recently separated from there, and so now we have a lot more focus and time on this. I still have a few other accounts, the law firm, putting together a website and online marketing channels for another company, and so I still have a few other things going on. But Dogon Packs and the Dogon Podcast are really our main focus right now. So, but that's how I got here. That's a little bit of history about who I am. But Tristan, I don't know if you want to tell anybody a little bit about who you are and really how you got to this point now. But
sure. Well, my name's Tristan. I come from a background of mainly technology and culinary experience, so through Chipotle and different various restaurants that I worked at here and on and off. And eventually I started working at Sam's Club, and I met this guy named Alex, and we were working in the meat department. And eventually he got fired for some pretty unsavory reasons, but we decided to move out at some point, I believe, and we did, and we're here. And now we decided to we were just thinking about what we can do now, and we're both entrepreneurs. We want to make money, and we decided to make a company. So he's always wanted to have a company named Dogon. So I mean, and I just thought that was a cool idea, and he had a list of like 4 or 5 different names, and I just latched onto that one for some reason. And I don't know, it just seems like a really nice world-changing brand that we can both develop together. And I mean, I've never been on a podcast. I've never actually done anything like this before. I've never built a business. I've never done much, but I have a certain skill set, and I do have determination and hope to make it. So and one thing, like I'm always on 1,000 miles an hour, and sometimes I'll crash and burn, and Tristan sometimes isn't on that same speed as me, but doesn't necessarily crash and burn. But so that's been an interesting aspect, as we get to know each other, just differences between how we do things or what we've learned or what we know. And, and that's definitely a challenge when you're starting a business. But, one of the big things in any type of partnership or multi-member LLC is if you don't bring something different to the table or offer something different that somebody else in the leadership doesn't, then your position really isn't useful. So we have to have opposites in different aspects that we can focus on and that we can contribute, or else it'd be pointless. 100%.
So that's definitely important. But so it's been a road to get here. There's been so much other stuff, and we'll go into depth with some of the things that have happened at some of my past accounts, just because I think they're valuable for people to learn about really how to deal with conflict, how to communicate, how to deal with projection, how to deal with, emotions in the workplace, and how to separate that stuff. And, so I think we'll end up doing a couple series on that.
Yeah.
And that kind of takes us into really what is the Dogon universe, what is Dogon Packs, what is the Dogon Podcast, I mean, there's a lot of questions that you probably have.
We're these 2 guys all over TikTok that nobody knows.
Yeah. Where are they? What is this? What's that in that bag? Is it legal?
Right.
There's
could be anything.
There's a whole bunch of questions that people have. And we want to just take a minute to kind of just break that down, because we've really been in go and focus mode until we got those, which are the pills. And we're going to talk more about that in another, episode that's coming up. But we were so focused on getting those that it was almost like we were shell shocked from taking any other action until we got them. And then once we got them, it's just like, we got work to do. We got to get moving. And so the Dogon Packs is really the main company that is a health and wellness company that is dedicated to making health and wellness more accessible and more convenient, basically in the palm of your hand, in your pocket, in your purse, somewhere that you can grab it and take it when you're on the go. Right. And so our first product that we're releasing is the Dogon Go Pack, which is a rhodiola, green coffee bean extract, and cayenne pepper mixture that we developed, and it is phenomenally powerful when it comes to energy and focus.
I can attest personally. I've been taking it for the past 2 weeks now, and I feel fantastic. So, I mean, I'm usually a low energy type of person anyway, but I've been able to get up and get things going.
Yeah, I mean, it's really been awesome to see him take it and him be like, wow, this actually works. This is awesome. And I'm like, well, yeah, of course it works. That's why, and there's a lot of reasons why it works. And we'll go into that, in further episodes as well. I don't want to sell you, product or anything. That's not what I'm trying to do. But to go back to, Dogon Packs creates different products like that. We have so many other things coming. We have, different protein supplements and drink mixers and tea mixtures and energy shots. And, we have so many different things that are going to be coming down the pipeline from Dogon Packs. Yeah. And the whole thought is making wellness accessible and easy in your daily life. And that's really what that portion of the Dogon universe is. And that's Dogon Packs. And then the Dogon Podcast is really an experimental. I don't think there's been something like this done before.
Yeah, I mean, it's more of a insight into the building of our company and brand in general.
Yeah.
It's not really just to sell you a product. It's not to just, create a podcast, become famous or whatever it is. You
see what he wants, you can see, you can tell people's motivations by what they, say something, if they bring up something specific.
I mean, it would be cool.
Right. No. Yeah. And it will be, because that's
not the reason I'm doing it.
Yeah, exactly. And see, it will be cool, but it's going to be cool. We have to have that mindset of absoluteness that this thing's going to work.
Right.
That's one of the most, we were just having a conversation right before this, and it was like, you have to remove try from your vocabulary. It's either true. Will or will not, either say I will or I won't.
I like to fall back on my trying,
and trying always means that you'll do it until you really don't feel like it, and then you won't.
Yeah.
And that's why, and it's difficult, but that's one aspect of growing this company, is these different nuggets of personal growth that we're both going to experience. And that's really what the Dogon Podcast is about. It's the behind the scenes. It's every aspect of this company, from starting it until we are one of the largest health and wellness companies in the world.
Right.
And I can say that and know without a shadow of a doubt that that's going to happen.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I have so much confidence in the products that we're going to have coming out.
I already have plenty of confidence in the one we already have.
Right. And we've already had a lot of people try the blend. We already have pre-sales before we even really launched our full pre-sale.
Right. We have pills inside of, or not pills, supplements inside of pharmacies on the shelves, given out for free.
Yep. We're going to have a bunch of different options in retail locations just to get the product out there. And you can help us with that too. If you want to try this product, if you want to learn more about the Dogon Go Pack, if you want sample free giveaways for your business, just if you want, get in touch with us.
Yeah, we have 100,000 of these things, and we need to give plenty of them away to you guys. So
a large portion of them were kind of factored for free giveaways. So
all of that was put into the cost anyway.
Yeah, so one of the ways that you can get a free Dogon Go Pack sample pack is if you go on our website, and you can either join the Dogon Pack, or you can place a pre-order sale and just commit right now and just be one of the first people. We only have so many units of our first order, like we said. So
it's 100,000, but that's how many units?
Gosh, I did the math on it. It was like 1,600.
1,600. So I mean, 1,600 people can get Dogon.
I mean, those are going to go
They can get
fast.
More.
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as we sell them, we're going to buy more.
Well, a lot of our pre-orders, they're ordering two. They're not ordering one. So it's like, they're probably going to go a lot faster than we think. And that's why I've already, lined up with another distributor and with our current distributor. And I'm looking at different ingredients and different level of speciality, and trying to make sure that we keep a focus on quality. And if we can increase it, then we're going to do that. And so that's kind of what I'm looking at for our next batch, and even better. And all that really is going to be is certain certified aspects, certified organic and stuff like that.
And
which is important to me.
U.S. supplier probably, right?
Yep. Yeah. And, we always want to use U.S. I mean, that's like the, obviously the best, but no matter what, we're going to have every single one of our supplements tested. And, we're going
you're going to know what you're taking no matter what.
Oh, yeah. And it's something that we're going to take and our family's going to take. And it's because it's stuff that we already take and we just want to make it easier.
Stuff that we believe in.
Exactly. So, so the podcast is just going to give you that insight and give you this conversation about how we're building this company and how we're developing this brand. So, just come along for the ride. All you have to do is listen on your preferred podcast platform, or you can watch us on YouTube or on Spotify. We're going to have the episodes available on there where you can watch the videos. So those will be, coming out. I think we're going to do 5 episodes a week coming out consistently. And, we love any feedback. We love any interaction from you. This is about all of us growing this brand in this community. And, the Dogon Pack isn't a pack without you. So, you are the Dogon Pack. So
I don't know if, I mean, we've mentioned this before in a few TikTok videos, but our first 100 followers are going to be treated quite nicely. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, they're going to be taken care of big time.
Yeah.
We love early adopters, but our first, not just followers, but, of course, our first 100 followers, you guys are always going to get a little extra love. But our first 100 pre-orders.
Pre-sales is what we're talking about.
Those people, the first 100 people who support us and really make a vote for our product in the industry with their dollars, those people are going to be the ones that I will make sure we take care of on an extra special level. I mean, the bigger we get, the bigger we're going to.
You're at least going to get a founder's Dogon Pack.
Oh, yeah. You're going to get a whole bunch of stuff. You'll get merch. You'll get a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, it's got to be something special.
Yeah. I mean, other than the product, Yeah. What else we get?
So, I mean, we got tons of products coming out, but yeah, for the Dogon, Go Pack, I mean, that's going to be really the first thing that they'll get, and then they'll get different t-shirts, hoodies, hats, cups, mugs, hydrogen water bottles. I might have just slipped there, but we're gonna have all of our stuff that they're gonna get the first dibs of. So so that's gonna be exciting. And so that's Dogon Packs is all of our health and wellness products, and it is really a company that's dedicated to making your life easier and healthier at the same time. And then the Dogon Podcast is just so you can watch all of this happen and take place and really witness, like I said, this hasn't been done before, but a behind the scenes look at the development, growth of a company and a brand by two people who've never done something like this in an industry they've never participated in, and you get to watch it all. And so I think it's going to be exciting. I think it's going to be fun. So make sure you join us and tune in. We're going to try to keep the episodes under 20 minutes, closer to 15 if we can. But remember, make sure to get involved. Leave us a comment. Leave us a voice message.
Join the Dogon Pack.
Yes, join the Dogon Pack. That's our online community, and that means that you get access to exclusive deals, free giveaways. You're going to be the first to know everything that's coming out from Dogon Packs. And you're also going to be able to stay up to date with everything we're doing here. So
absolutely.
Awesome. Well, we will catch you guys on the next episode. Have a good one.
See you later.